Coach Jimmy Johnson deciding to guide the team on the day after his 77-year-old mom, Eileen, passed away.
Turned out to be another forgettable game for Phil Luckett. First possession, John Elway, all day to throw, so what else is new? He hits Howard Griffith over the middle. Griffith fumbles. Brock Marion recovers. Marion is going to return it, but wait a minute, I hear a whistle. Referee Phil Luckett waving it incomplete. Take another look. The replay showing that Griffith had 2 feet down and then fumbled when Terrell Buckley knocked it away. Jimmy Johnson irate. 3-0 Broncos in the second. Dan Marino now. In the shotgun, Tim Ruddy snapping it early. It hit Marino in the thigh. Bill Romanowski recovering for the Broncos. As you can see, obviously Marino did not expect the snap. A little miscommunication between the QB and Tim Ruddy. On the ensuing Broncos possession, 2nd and 10, it's Elway. Looking for a receiver, can't find one, scrambling. It's a 12-yard gain and a first down. 2 plays later, as the Broncos looked in control early in this one, Elway at 2nd and 5, scrambling again for a first down, this time 7 yards. In fact, Elway outran Terrell Davis in this game. 3rd and goal from the 10. Elway worked the first, second time he's running toward the end zone. Uh-oh, Jason Taylor stripping him of the ball, but Rod Smith would recover for the touchdown. 10-0 Denver. Elway still in the second, pressured, out of the pocket, gets hit from who else? Jason Taylor. Ball comes loose. Look who's there, the speedy Zach Thomas. And there he goes, returning it to the Broncos 5. Or does he? Are you kidding me? It's an incomplete pass. Another questionable call by Luckett's unlucky crew this month. Under a minute left in the half. 1st and goal, Marino. Lamar Thomas, his first TD catch since week 3, and the Dolphins were within 3. Thomas handing the ball to his grandmother. 14 seconds left in the first half. Elway. Ed McCaffrey, look out. 20-yard pickup. Brock Marion with a big hit. Broncos would kick a field goal to make it 13-7 at the break. And the Broncos had won 30 regular season games in a row when leading at the half. 13-7 in the third. Dan Marino, hey, worked the first time. Go to Lamar. Tito Paul went for the pick, missed it. Thomas goes 56 yards for the score. The former Miami Hurricane, first time in his career he's had 2 TD catches in the game. Little did we know he was not done. And Grandma gets another ball. After a Broncos punt, Dolphins driving again. Marino to Thomas. Great adjustment right there. That's ball skills. His 3rd TD catch in the game. The 3 TD catches coming in a 10-minute span. The whole family has one. Give one to his 20-month-old son. Elway, meanwhile, hit by Zach Thomas, throwing the ball backwards. Hey, that's an apparent fumble. But Luckett's crew rules it an incompletion, and it was cruel to Jimmy Johnson, who, yes, is irate. Take another look. Is there any doubt? The pass landing about 2 yards behind where Elway was standing. Denver would punt. Jimmy Johnson would give Luckett an earful. 4th quarter, 21-13 Dolphins. 3rd and goal from the 9. Oronde Gadsden carries Torrey James into the end zone for the touchdown. 28-13 Dolphins. Ensuing kickoff, Vaughn Hebron fielding the kick, trying to get something going for the Broncos, and does just that. Finding plenty of space and goes all the way for the score. 95-yard kickoff return, 28-19 Dolphins now. Bubby Brister warming up to replace Elway, coming in for the 2-point conversion. Elway would watch, and Brister would make something happen. Ed McCaffrey just makes it in for the 2. It's 28-21 Dolphins now. 3:30 left to play now. Denver on the move. Elway, of course, back in. Stepping up, looking for Shannon Sharp. Check out Jerry Wilson, just grabs it away from the Pro Bowler to make the pick. And the Dolphins will hold on for a 10-point victory, 31-21, making Dan Marino and Jimmy Johnson very happy, because with a victory, the Miami Dolphins become the 4th AFC East team to clinch a playoff berth. All week we've heard about how the Dolphins were going to establish that running game, yet Dan Marino throws 4 touchdown passes for the first time in Jimmy Johnson's Dolphin regime. This marked the first time in 35 games, that's regular season and playoff games, the Broncos lose a game they led at the half. As for Lamar Thomas, he becomes just the 6th different player to catch 3 TD passes on Monday Night Football. Not bad for a guy who was only starting because Oronde Gadsden missed a team meeting.